you will probably fail at anything you want to achieve in your 20s because you don't take into account the 3 things that psychology says to you that you need to focus on to have sustainable behavior that is actually yourself, so you can do it as well for a longer time frame. So if you don't know me, I'm Luke Thomas. I'm an organizational psychologist. I did my entire study of psychology and I watched it through the lens of how can you better yourself. So not the clinical side with mental illness, which is also very important, but personal development. So the theory I'm about to present to you gives 3 things that if you focus on them and integrate them, you will basically achieve anything in your life because you will see it as a marathon. So sprinters are very fast, but their stamina is not that good if they have to keep up. So the distance they actually overlay is not as big as a marathon runner. And your 20s consist of 10 years. Maybe you're a little bit younger, a little bit older. And so until your 30s, you have a lot of years to you. But how will you spend them? If you think you need to grind it out, you need to hustle, then you probably won't make it because deep down you don't like the things you do. And therefore, at some point, you are basically gonna think, well, why am I even doing this? And your motivation will plummet. So stop walking against the wind, but move with the wind. So maybe you're not as dedicated feeling as someone who grinds for maybe 2 days and then quits. But over the longer time frames, you will achieve more and more than those people who try to force themselves. So if you will focus on the following 3 principles, competence, autonomy, and relatedness, you will crush your 20s. I'll promise you. So the first one, competence, the knowledge, our skills, and our ability to achieve. People in this day and age are way too much focused on, I need to make this X amount of money, or I need to live according to these principles to be a good person. If you just focus on obtaining skills that people will pay you for and that you're good at. So if you're very introverted, don't become a salesperson. If you're very extroverted, don't become someone who needs to listen very carefully. Then you can not only create a situation where you earn a lot of money for yourself, but also that you have this feeling, well, I'm actually very good at what I'm doing. And this feeling builds on top of itself. So it's actually fuel. So if you feel like, I'm actually good at it, you want to do more. You want to do even better. If you're suck at something, you'll quit. So pick things that are right for you. Autonomy is the degree to which you set goals that you actually like. So if deep down you actually don't like the things you're doing, you will quit. Not maybe in a week, not even maybe in a month, not even in half a year. But crushing your 20s is about a 10-year period. So you will stop. And there are people who are actually liking the things you're doing. And on a long enough time frame, they will outperform you. So be true to yourself. The goals you set, are they based on the opinions of others? Or actually something you would really like to achieve from deep down? From something internal? Or is it just solely external focused? And the relatedness in this hustle culture, people don't think about the connectedness. So if your goals and the behaviors that tie onto your goals don't bring people around you who are like you, who are support you, who you have chemistry and connection with, and they just let you be on your own every day, all day, then probably you will start doing behaviors that draw on more people. Even though these people are not really like as motivated as you, have the same interests as you, you need to have people around you. Even when you're introverted, even more when you're extroverted. So the lone wolf, true on some level. But fundamentally, lasting motivation is also the case when you find people that are on a similar mission to you. You can vibe with, you can talk with about your experience of trying to achieve the goals, the frustrations, the humor. It can also shine on it. So don't forget that one. Competence, autonomy, and relatedness. Those are the pillars. And if you focus on integrating those into your 20s, for whatever goals you want to have, and maybe you will tweak them because you find they're not in line with the pillars, you will have so much sustainable motivation that you can keep working all your 20s. You don't quit your job, you don't quit your study you're doing, you don't quit that project, you will pursue it. You feel competent, you feel it's based out of autonomy, brings connectedness with others. So if you like this video, a different take on personal development, really integrating, not through guru-like, but more through psychology, then there's more for you. Watch this video about building your confidence in a sustainable way.